Time to crack open the sports page with the Orlando Sentinel and FM 96.9 The Game's Mike the Bulldog Bianchi.
On JRR.
Good morning, Bulldog. We got a jam-packed weekend full of sports ahead of us.
We certainly do. The Bills, by the way, beat the Patriots last night in a Thursday night football. Wow. Josh Allen wasn't awesome, but got enough done to win that game last night. So the Bills now half game up on the Dolphins in the AFC East.
And they got a divisional win, too, finally.
Yes, they finally got the divisional win. The Dolphins, by the way, I'm a little worried about them this weekend. They take on the San Francisco 49ers, best defense in the league. Dolphins' offensive line is banged up. I don't know if the Dolphins are going to win this game. I hope they do. But this is going to be a tough matchup for them. Tua was getting sacked last week against the Houston Texans before he came out of the game in the third quarter. So we'll see what happens. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Dolphins drop this game. They've been red hot, obviously, but we shall see.
Hey, speaking of the Texans, that's going to be an awkward situation when Deshaun Watson gets his first start after his suspension in Houston, where 10 of the accusers are also supposedly going to be showing up.
They're going to attend the game and supposedly just to make a statement, hey, we're still here, we're not going away.
But what about like people were saying last night at the Harry Buffalo? Thanks to everybody who came out. Lynch, remember people were saying if it's paid off and the debt was paid, why are they still going to go? I mean, it's been settled, correct, or no?
Well, anybody can go to a football game. It's the United States of America.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be holding protest signs, but they're going to be there just to
make things awkward for them. That's why. They said, we're still here. Don't forget about us.
Yeah, free country. They should set up massage chairs.
Oh, God.
The Jaguars
moving right along. Thank you, dog.
I'm saying, so they really make a point, like, hey, we're still here.
Oh, God.
The Jaguars are taking on the Detroit Lions, Lynch's favorite team, the Detroit Meatheads, I should say.
Yes, the Detroit Dan Campbells.
Yes. Jacksonville looking to win their second in a row. I like the Jaguars to win that game. The Bucs I think they play on Monday night, don't they? I believe the Bucs are the Monday night game this week. They're either the Monday night game or the Sunday night game. They take on the Saints.
It's Monday.
It's Monday night. Take on the Saints in Tampa Bay. We'll see if they can get off the schneid after last week's awful loss to the Browns. Todd Bowles, by the way, still getting ripped for his conservative play last week, trying to play for overtime when he has Brady as the quarterback. So we'll see what happens there. Other NFL games of note, I'm looking through the schedule.
Chiefs and Bengals, man.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one. I'm picking the Bengals in the upset there. Also, watch out. Yeah,
Don't do that to me.
Upset. Jets at Minnesota is a good game too. Then you got the Titans at Philadelphia. So we've got some good games this weekend in the NFL. College football, big game here in Orlando. Obviously not in Orlando, but for Orlando. UCF travels to take on Tulane in the American Athletic Conference Championship game. You want to talk about ramifications. If UCF wins, obviously they win the conference championship. They go to the Cotton Bowl. If they lose, guess what? They're probably making a return trip to the Gasparilla Bowl over in Tampa. So you've got the Cotton Bowl versus the Gasparilla Bowl. UCF, looks like John Rice Plumlee, by the way, is going to play the starting quarterback after tweaking his hamstring and coming out of the game last week. So looks like JRP is going to play. So we'll see how long he plays, because those hamstring injuries, you can tweak it again and boom, you're out of the game again. So we shall see. Southern Cal takes on Utah in the Pac-12 championship game. I think Utah is going to knock Southern Cal out.
That one is tonight, by the way. Don't let that one slip by you.
That's a Friday night game. TCU versus Kansas State in the Big 12 championship game. I think Kansas State might knock TCU out of the college football playoff. And then Georgia takes on LSU. Georgia should win that game easily. In the SEC championship game and the Big 10 championship, or the ACC championship game, Clemson takes on North Carolina. Who cares? That game's not for anything. And then we have Michigan.
Hey, real quick, LSU and Georgia and UCF and Tulane on at the same time.
Right.
And what's that game time tomorrow night?
4:00 tomorrow afternoon.
Okay.
4:00.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then we have Michigan versus Purdue in the Big Ten championship game. Michigan's star running back Blake Corum out for the year. He got injured last week against Ohio State, but Michigan should still roll in that game. Speaking of the college football playoff, it was officially announced yesterday. It's going to be a 12-team playoff in 2024.
Yeah. You alluded to that yesterday morning. Yeah, now it is finally a done deal.
So that's exciting.
Hey, the details emerging on Jalen Kitna's. God.
Jalen Kitna, the backup quarterback for the Gators, was arrested for child pornography charges on Wednesday. Well, yesterday he went to court. He got bonded out. But yeah, some details were released, including one of the child pornography images he had was a prepubescent female having sex with an adult male.
Yeah. So, But I found it on the internet, so I thought it was legal.
Yeah.
Goddamn idiots.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
By the way, did you see another arrest? Antonio Brown.
What AB do now?
Another battery situation over Thanksgiving, I guess.
Battery charge, domestic violence. I guess he was trying to evict the mother of one of his children from the house.
Did he not learn anything from what was it, $1.2 million he had to pay the moving truck driver just last month from the incident in Broward County?
Yeah.
They need to lock him up ahead, man, because it's not going to end well.
I was reading the charges, and the one charge is he threw a shoe at her and hit her in the ponytail.
Yeah, well.
So, anyway.
Hey, World Cup tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock, U.S., Netherlands. Who you got, dog?
You know what? USA! USA! USA!
Yeah, you can't root against. You can't root against.
I can't even pick against the Americans. That would make me a communist pinko pig.
Yes.
Germany going home, dude.
Yeah, no, that was big loss for them. They're not.
Well, no, they win, but it wasn't enough.
They win, but they win 4-2, but they don't advance. Yeah, that was they're hot about that over there too. I was reading a story about that last night.
All right, Lightning get the win last night in Philly, 4-1. Magic back on the court in Cleveland tonight. Are you going to show that kind of enthusiasm we just heard from you for the Magic game tonight, Bulldog? Come on.
The next time I show enthusiasm for the Magic is when Jonathan Isaac trots out on the floor.
Oh, by the way, last night we ran into a listener who's friends with the Franz.
Yeah, what? Oh, really?
The Franz loves the nickname, and the listener was quick to point out to the Franz that Taco Bob from JRR was the one who coined that, and the Franz totally loves the nickname, so he's really hoping that catches traction. So, Bulldog, use the power of the pen there in the Sentinel to keep that thing going, man.
The Franz approved.
On our show, every time we mention Franz Wagner, we call him the Franz. And then we have a little sound bite.
All right.
Well, you remember who the mark of the maker was on that, right, Lynchy? Thank you.
Yes,
I know you're giving me props. I want Bulldog props.
I gave you props when we first started.
I just wanted to be on the record.
How about you give us some Bulldog barks to take us out there, Bianchi?
Oh.
Beartooth is coming to Earth Day Birthday 2023.
Get info now at WJRR.com.